If we can look at where we're at as a nation, we've got to see that we are in a very relevant spot according to prophecy in the Bible. Where we're at economically as a nation is not taking God by surprise, but it should, church, wake us up to know that there are serious things going on in the kingdom. There is an alignment of God's plan being fulfilled right now in America. I was talking to somebody the other day, and he said, Pastor, you realize that people who do not believe in God are on the rise. He said that in China, unless they're underground Christians, Christianity is unpopular. Around the world, Christianity is unpopular. And I'm telling you that in America, Christianity will soon become unpopular. When Christianity becomes unpopular in America, America is the nation that was founded on the principles of God. When America loses her faith in God, when America loses her profession of the God that created us and belief in the God that created us and equality for all. Can I tell you that equality for all was not you to live a homosexual lifestyle and be okay in God's eyes? That's not equality. Equality was that we could all come together as different races and different colors and different ethnicities and different beliefs, and we could serve the same God in our own way. Not different gods in our own way, but one God. I have a public announcement to make to this church and to all who are watching by broadcast. There is one God, and His name is Jesus Christ. There is one way, and it is Jesus. Right now, we live in America where a God can be anything. God can be a turtle. God can be a fish. God can be the jewelry that you hang around your neck. But that is not the God of the Bible, church. And in America, we are on the rise of people who do not believe in Jesus Christ. And it sets us, it should wake us, it really should alert us that we are coming close to the close of this age that we know upon this earth. But I've got a dream. I have a dream that something better is coming than what we know. This morning I want to talk to you along the lines of I have a dream. Genesis chapter 37 and beginning in verse 5, it says, "And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told it to his brethren, and they hated him yet the more." One of the indications you know your dream is from God is that your very own brethren will hate you at times. Friend, we read last week where Joseph was in the pinnacle of success. Joseph had now made it through the pits and the prisons, and we will follow his life on Sunday mornings till we get back there. But in the later verses, we see that Joseph had been saved by God to be, in the end of times, in charge of the world's greatest famine that had ever hit the land. And God is saying this word to His church: I have saved you for such a time as this. Your time is not to be wimpy. Your time is not to go, well, no, it's okay if you don't believe in Jesus. Your time is to stand up for Jesus Christ. It's your time to be the voice to America that is confused, that doesn't know that Jesus is the only way. You must be bold in this season, church. You must be bold, and you must know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You must know 1,000 shall fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Joseph was prepared for the known world at the time. But listen to me, the known world was prepared for Joseph at the time. And the world is being prepared for you. I'm talking to people that have destiny inside them. They have a dream. You've been carrying it in you for years. And you don't understand why you haven't been able to operate in that destiny. You don't understand why you have not been able to accomplish everything that you thought you should have already accomplished. The reason you haven't accomplished everything is because the world wasn't ready for you. And literally, God had to take you on a journey until the world begins to make you sick. Friend, if America doesn't make you sick, I know it's the home of the brave. I know it's one nation under God on our money. But if what's happening in America doesn't make you sick, there's something wrong. We ought to start getting sick and start calling upon the God of Jehovah that we know that can change this place, or at least change us, so that we can make a difference in the world that we live in. May I suggest to you this morning, have a dream, but have a different kind of dream. Have a dream that not only yields you results in this world, but have a dream that'll yield you results for eternity. Friend, can I tell you, this world is going to hell. I just want to be honest with you. I'm not holding back anything, pulling no punches. The world is not going to get better. It's going to get worse. I got an offer the other day in the email. I happened to be blogging. Didn't know what a blog was. I've been journaling for years, and now it's popular to blog. So I'm sitting up early in the morning, and God is pouring things in me, and I'm writing them, and been blogging on blogspot.com. Don't even know what blogspot.com is. It just, I know that I like to blog there, and it has a nice layout. It's like a black background, and my words are right. It looks fancy to me, so I'm blogging. I get this little email the other day that says, we want to put ads on your blog, and we want to pay you for those ads. I'm thinking, only in America. Only in America. So I don't even know what it is. In fact, I gave it to Tom. I said, Tom, check this out for me. Tell me what it was. But I started to do some research on it. And last night I was in my home, and I was poking around on the internet, and I found my profile that they sent me this email with, and they said that you've gotten so many hits on your blog in Hemet, we want to advertise on you. And I clicked on Hemet, and when I clicked on Hemet, there showed a list of bloggers that were right there along with me. And I have to say that as long as I didn't scroll down, I was okay. My picture was on number 1, and about 3 down was a young lady offering to do services on men. That was her blog, to offer to do services on men, and I thought, my God, I'm preaching the kingdom up here, and hell is being preached right beside me. And I was convicted, should I take my blog off, because I don't want to be associated. But I heard in the early morning hours, keep your blog right in the midst of it. Keep the Christ right in the midst of it. What good is a light if you hide it under a bushel? What good is a lamp if you put it underneath of a cover? Leave your blog up. Let people know that there's another way to live. They don't have to live that way. Friend, the world is going to hell, but the people are the ones we're concerned about. We've got to win people for Jesus Christ. We have to get the gospel out to people. People are lost. And they don't know they're lost. They don't know there's any other way. We've got to get back to the basics. We've got to get back to Jesus Christ and Him crucified so that people may be saved in the coming hour. I have to say it was repulsive to have my picture 2 up from this young lady. But I had to pray for her, and I had to leave my blog alone. Now, will I put advertisement on it? I don't know. I don't know what advertisement I want to get. I don't know that I want to go there. But I'm not going to stop saying what's in me, because what's in me needs to be said. I have a dream, but of a different kind. I was moved this morning in preparation for this sermon that I found Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream. And I was moved. It said, I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of the former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. Dr. King Jr. says, I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racist, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and little black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and little white girls as sisters and brothers. Martin Luther King Jr. says, I have a dream.